Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Old RPG Gaming, and we are playing Game Dev Tycoon. This is going to be episode 3. I'm going to click continue and get straight into whatever it was we were doing. I can't remember. Let's take a look. Load. Here we go. We're in our basement. Our last game was iTunes, that's right, a music simulation game. I think that was released on our new game engine as well. The one before that, in the previous episode as well, was our current high score, which was a fantasy RPG, Fable. Pretty cool. What are we up to now? We want to, I guess, find some contract work just to boost our research up to a round number. I hate seeing it at like 37 and shit like that. So let's get that up. If we can get it to 40, we can do a new topic research. And we can also do 2 things for our game engine. The latest game by Old RPG Gaming has received very positive reviews overall. All games gave it an 8, saying music and simulation is a great combination. Well, we know that. That's why we done it, of course. I know we're going to fail this contract, guys, but I did do this just to get research points. Unfortunately, we still need 1 more research point. 6k is not a huge penalty to pay, but we're going to go again for this one. Come on, give me, there's the research point, that's what we wanted. Industry news, Vena, creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Gameling from Nintendo. A spokesperson for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to the gaming consoles, the Vena Gear has basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. Well, that's always a big plus. Imagine having a PS3 that you could actually, take with you. Like, imagine if the PSP consoles had the same graphics, and it would be insane. So they're going for something good here, Vena. The Vena Gear also has a full colour screen. Well, that is good. Will this device topple Gameling? We will see next month. We may even finish this design one. Maybe. No, he started scratching his head. We fucked it. But we got the research points, which is what we were looking for. Right, let's get into the research part of this then. We want to research a new topic. We're going to go for... I'm setting something up here, guys. I'm setting something up. So I'm going to go for aeroplane, and I'm going to start that as a research. iTunes is now off the market. It made just under 250,000, selling 35,000 copies. Not bad. We're on 637 grand at the moment. That's pretty cool. We're in our 4th year, 1.3 thousand fans. Right, so the Vena Gear has been released today, that is awesome. And we've just researched aeroplane. Now we're going to research casual games. So go ahead and do that. And what we're going to do next is we're going to venture away from the PSP then. Venture away from the PC. And we're going to release a game on the Gameling. Now, think about what is successful on Game Boy in general. Now, casual games, meaning like you just pick it up, play it for 10 minutes, things like Tetris, yeah? So very, very popular on, well, the Game Boy, as you can imagine, because you could take it anywhere. And portable Tetris was a great big hit. So we're going to go into develop a new game. We're going to target young audiences. We're actually going to go for aeroplane because it fits young audiences. And if we put it as casual, it's also a great combo. Many of you have probably played at some point or something similar like Copter, where you tap and tap to guide the helicopter up and down. Pretty much like Flappy Birds, but an older version. So that's what we're going to go for here. We're just going to make Copter. The only difference is we're going to release it on the Gameling. Now it costs us 50k for the license, but it has a 3+ on casual, a 3+ on young audiences. So we're going to go ahead with that. And the fact that we've got a great combo between aeroplane and casual is going to help massively. So just on this first setup part, we've definitely got the upper hand. We use our first engine, and let's go next. So we want 2D graphics, it's fine. Let's start development. Right. Now, again, casual games are very different to how you make other games, and you can actually see there's more things that give to a minus in a casual game than there are to a plus. Gameplay is going to be the most important, but things like the engine, not really important, and story and quest not so important either. So if we actually put those, like, still put time on them, but minimum, that's going to be okay. We'll do that. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Now, that was the other console that we had the chance to choose over PC at the start of the game. So I'm quite happy then that we chose PC through the start of the game, as it's now going to be, the competition for it is going to be taken off the market. So that is a good thing. PC stays alive. Of course it does. It's the master race. Oh, now I'm going to get console war comments. Graphics will put right up. Sound we'll have about there, and well designed will leave where it is. Relatively even at the moment, 16 to 14. We got 4 bugs to get rid of. With the growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way for developers to market their upcoming games. New research, marketing. That's fantastic. We're going to jump straight into that once this game's finished. And that will basically allow us to build our own hype when we create video games. So here we go. The Governor, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. So they are no more, meaning PC is now, well, I'm guessing it takes their share of the market, being the closest thing to it. Let's go ahead and finish this game then. G64 is obviously no longer supported. We finish up with a new record on design, not quite on technology. We leveled up our 2D graphics, which is a good thing. Let's get the game report on that as soon as possible. There we go, game report for Copter. And let's check out our reviews. Fingers crossed that I got this right. So our first review for Copter, and it has been scored a 10, best of its kind. Second up, we've had a 10. This is good, guys. Number 3 has given us a 10. Are we going to take a clean sweep? Boom! Copter, motherfucker, scores a 10 all round the board. Best of its kind, a must-have, awesome. It's my new favourite. There we go, guys. So casual games are the young audiences on the Game Link, extremely popular. And you can see in the top right, look at that, sales record by a long mile, 100,000 units sold in the first week. It's ranked number 1 in the game's titles. They're offering us a new office. We're going to turn that down just for a minute because I'll explain why later. But look at our cash at the moment, 2.8 million. We're on 2.8 million. That is insane. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's not sit around and gasp at the amount of money we're making. Let's research into something new again. We're going to do some contract work to get the research up to 40 so that we can start marketing our games. Oh, so that we can research marketing and then start marketing our games is what I meant, guys. Copter, the newest game by Old RPG Gaming, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that Copter is one of these rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. It seems that Old RPG Gaming really has made gaming history with Copter. Well done. So that is obviously the highlight of us so far, guys. It's got us shitloads of money. We're on 4.3 million. Our fans have pretty much quadrupled. We've got 5,500 fans. And we're still ranked number 1 in the game sales. So this is the kind of breakthrough that we've been waiting for. The excitement around the game, as the reporter just said, seems to have no end. Now, while we're doing this contract thing here, we're just trying to gain research points. We're not really looking for the money. We got shitloads of money. We're not worried about failing it, not even for 17 grand. We're millionaires. 5.3 million, I might add. So, one more contract work. Let's just go for whatever the lowest one is. 3 weeks. Should be enough just to get us the last point that we're looking for. And then we can start researching marketing. There we go. We know we failed it because it's high numbers, but we don't care. Right, let's go ahead and research marketing now. So Copter has just come off the market. Astonishing figures here then, guys. It sold 752,000. That is just over 3/4 of a billion copies. No, three quarters of a million copies, and it generated just over 5 million in sales. So huge success around that game. Beautiful, I love it. I knew it was going to work because we had so many good like pluses and matches with the audience and the topic. It had to work. We've successfully researched marketing. Let's show you an example of what marketing does. Right, this game then, we're going to go back to Fantasy RPG, just because we know it works well. It goes with the mature audience, so RPG, yes. Fantasy RPG, yes. Pick platform, PC has 3 for mature, and 2 for RPG, so we go for that, and we'll use our higher game engine again. And we call this one, we've had Final Fantasy, we've had Fable, let's call it, I don't know, what other standout RPG games were there in the early days of gaming? I can't really think. I mean, Sonic is not an RPG game, I don't think. I think it's more of like a platform game, isn't it? Think of RPG games, guys. Shit, I'm stuck. I really can't think. I'm saving like the ones I can think of in my head for the later consoles. Think of an early, I tell you what, let's call it World of Warcraft, why not? World of Warcraft. It's like an online RPG. There we go. For a mature audience. That'll do, we'll do that. World of Warcraft in 2D graphics. We are rewriting history right here, guys. Right, let's resort out the sliders then. Story and quest is going to go 3 high. Gameplay being 2 will go just below it. And we'll leave engine near the bottom there. Right, now this is where it's slightly different this time. If we click while we're developing a game, we now have the option to mark it. Each of these costs and each give different returns in the amount of hype they generate, but generally the more expensive ones give larger hype. Obviously you're not going to get the same kind of hype for the cheaper stuff, but what we're going to do for now is just literally release in magazines. So we're going to advertise in game magazines to get the game well known before it hits the shelves. Because it is early development, the effect is really low, but I've done that more to just get the hype generated, because now it's generated, it will build on its own with the game as it develops anyway. So that was kind of just to get the hype building itself. You can see it's gone up to 3 already, 4 we go. As we approach the last development stage now, we're going to set world design up, graphics just below, and sound somewhere down the bottom there. Now as it moves into this, like along this 3rd development stage, this is where you want to kind of go, alright, we'll put out magazines and demos. You can see Hype 19 was a huge jump. If we move over to a small campaign for 500k, it jumps up to 44. Now we're close to the game release, we're then going to go for a large campaign, which does cost 2 million. It's a large part of our cash at this stage, but later on in the game you'll see that that is absolutely nothing. Sometimes you even do that up to 10 times in building a game later on, but we're going to do it this time, and you can see our hype is now 82, which is absolutely fantastic and a very good use of our first marketing. Now design looks like it's going to break a new record on 21, I certainly hope so. Can we take a few more points before we start losing hype? Don't look like he's got anything else for us. Vena have announced they'll release a new gaming console next month. The Vena Oasis comes with a 16-bit graphics and sound, which promises a new kind of gaming experience. Vena said at the announcement, the Oasis is a new start. It will be the genesis of a new generation of gaming consoles, and we believe it will do very well in the market. Some of the games already announced for the console suggest that it will appeal more to mature audiences. That is actually the Mega Drive, I think. I recognise the controller. That had like your Sonic the Hedgehog and Street Fighter. They all came out on the Mega Drive, I'm pretty sure. That's what I had as a kid. Right. We're going to get rid of that bug. Let's hit finish. Release it with no bugs. And we got a new record for our design, of course. Gameplay we leveled up. That's not what we're here to see at the moment. New research available. Better user experience. Okay. Another offer for a new office. This is why I said no, because I knew that we're going to spend money in advertising, and we still need to save a little bit more before we move up. Right, let's click and get the game report, and let's see what our reviews were. Now on the back of a 10 all-round game, The only way to go is down or stay level. We can't improve on our 10 game unless we get that legendary 11 game, but that's not going to be till later. So fingers crossed guys that we keep a high score. Let's see what they think. 8 is not bad. 8 again. We got a 10, I like that. And a 10, so that actually works pretty well. I think does that give us an overall score of a 9? Yes. So our last 2 games then coming in at 10 on the Game Link and 9 for the PC. Hopefully we're going to generate some big money around the advertising that we done as well, the hype that it generated. It ranked 8 in its first week and sold 85,000 copies. It made us some money. It pretty much is going to cover what we used to market it, but more importantly it's building us fans as well, and you know, this is good. Let's now go to research, and we're going to research mono sound. The Vayner Oasis has been released today. When I started playing World of Warcraft I had no idea what I was in for. This is well designed at its best, brave, imaginative and unapologetically following its incredible artistic vision. That is a twist of words, fucking hell. Well, what can I say? Stop reading, start playing. Jason Green from Gaming World. Thank you, Jason. Right, just to round up this episode then guys, we're going to research a couple more topics. We're probably going to have to do some contract work just to get this last couple of research points. And then we're going to develop a new game engine ready to use in our next episode. So it doesn't matter if we fail these, as you know. We're just going to go ahead and let him click away at whatever he's getting paid to do, character design, and top up on our research points. We need 15 to get the better user experience. That is what we're going for. So let's go contract work again. World of Warcraft is now off the market. It sold 216 units, generating 1.5 million in sales. So we're back up to like 4 million cash. Okay, that was a loss, a 1 million loss, but the fans it gained us in putting out a big marketed game was good as well. They're happy. We need 3 more research points, so that one should do just fine. We'll probably finish that one actually, as there was only 1 design point and we can focus on tech. 2 more research points needed. Oh, it's going to be close. Ah, we just missed it. 1 more research point then guys, and then we can research the last topic. Well, there's no contracts available. That sucks ass. In that case, let's... That was what I wanted to get, the better user experience, but I suppose we can research a new topic. Let's go post-apocalyptic. They seem to be quite popular nowadays. A lot of indie developers are doing like zombie apocalypse and after the world ends and all this shit. Post-apocalyptic covers that as a genre or type, whatever you want to call it. They seem to be quite popular nowadays, like 2015. So let's see what kind of games we can make for it in whatever year we are in. We're in year 5, guys. That's what year is that. No, we don't want a new office just yet. Thank you very much. We want to get another big hit game before we move into the next office. And of course, it makes the next episode a little bit more interesting because you'll have to wait to see what it's going to look like when we move out of our basement. Right. Do we have any contract work available now? No. That sucks. Monkey dick. We've just moved into a new month. What about now? No. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do then, guys, is I'm going to save the game there. That's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you look at this game and maybe think, oh, I'll go buy it, because it's so much fun. Play along. Let me know what scores you get. Let me know what works well, topics and genres that mix together. And you know, I try to keep you guys involved as much as I can. It's a hell of a lot easier to do if you got the same game. If you really do enjoy this game, then maybe when we get to the 200 subscriber mark, I can put it as a giveaway. You know, I like to give back to you guys, to my subscribers, and we're very close now to reaching 200 subs, so maybe that's something we could do. If you'd like to see this as the giveaway game, let me know in the comment section. But anyway guys, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Also guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.